you guys squared up here. If I come over here, maybe if it's, I can't tell. Settle down. It's right in my face. 24 at 8. News from the booth! Hey everybody, welcome back to the VoiceOver Village. I'm Rick McIver, your village idiot, and man with a little throat thing. So if my voice sounds a little funky today, I apologize, but it's got this little whatever allergy. I don't know. It's not COVID, so that's good. We are looking at the brand new dynamic microphone from Donner. Donner is a company that I'm actually familiar with, if you're not. I'm a guitar player. I don't know if you could tell in the back, there's a few guitars there. I've been using these stomp pedals. These are pedals that are made by Donner. This one is the reverb pedal. This is the phaser. They're great little pedals and they're fairly inexpensive and I like them a lot. So when I saw on Amazon that Donner had a dynamic microphone for like $55, I thought I'd check it out. This is called the PO-8. I don't know why, but it is. It's the PO-8, and it comes with a whole bunch of fun stuff. Let me show you. It has a little squeezy shock mount. I don't really like these squeezy shock mounts, but at least it has one. It has this enormous watermelon-size foam windscreen. It also comes with a little zippy pouch if you want to carry it around with you. Oh, it also includes this hard mount and a cable. So you get all of that for like, it's listed for $70 right now on Amazon. I'm looking at it, but it does have a 10% discount. When I bought it, it was listed at like $50 with a 30% discount or something. Anyway, I got it for like $56. It's a pretty good deal. It's worth a shot. I've been testing this microphone for about a week and a half now on Zoom calls and other things. I'm not going to use it to record voiceover, but for Zoom calls and things that need dynamic microphones, I wanted to give it a shot, and I did give it a fair shot. On the back of this microphone, there is a low-pass filter, and so far in this video, I've had the microphone set flat. Let's switch it over to low-pass. There it is. Now I'm on low-pass. Now, you should probably hear a little less of the rumbling in my voice. If there's a little rumble in the air, which there shouldn't, because it's pretty quiet in here right now. For the rest of the test, I'm going to put it back to flat, because our comparison microphones, well, they're flat. There we go. Now we're back. But in order to really test it out, we're going to need to compare it. And I have right here the AT2040. Now, for this part of the test, I would advise headphones, because that way you can really hear the difference between the coming microphones. Now, this is what's known as a broadcast dynamic microphone, the PO-8. It is silver. That's about all I can say about it. This is going so well. This is the AT2040. The AT2040 is a microphone that I have been using for a good 9 months, and I've been fairly happy with it. I do want to hear the difference between the two as I cut back and forth. With dynamic mics, you really kind of want to get up on them, so I'm like 3 fingers away from each microphone. So cutting back and forth between these two microphones, I've been using this one for about 9 months now on all my calls online and for various videos, and I've been fairly happy with it. It's smooth, it doesn't honk too much, it's a good microphone, and it's pretty quiet. The Donner I've used for about a week and a half, and what I've noticed for me is that it's a little bit more aggressive. I find it to be almost a little honky when I've been using it on calls, but overall it's not bad, especially for like $56 or whatever I got it for with all the stuff. Let's compare it to a different mic and see how it does. What? You're crazy. What have you done? That's not a broadcast dynamic mic. That's a handheld dynamic mic. And you're right. It is a handheld dynamic mic. This is the SE Electronics V7, and I just got it, and I'm really excited about it, actually. I've used it in another situation live recently, and I really liked it, so I went and bought one. The only real difference with these microphones, now this one is $100. This one, again, is like $56. At the time of this video, I'm looking online at Amazon, and it's $72, plus a 10% discount. So whatever that comes to, because I don't math. I feel like that people don't use handheld dynamic microphones on videos just because of the aesthetic. Now, there is some truth to broadcast microphones, but more so on the higher end of broadcast microphones, that these little side vents actually prevent some extra room noise and stuff. But overall, sound quality-wise, if you have a fairly okay treated room, it doesn't matter that much. Sound quality is what's most important, right? Well, aesthetics on a video is important too, especially if your microphone is going to be in the shot. So a handheld SEV7 like this, it's a good-looking microphone, but it doesn't look like a broadcast microphone. That's really the only difference. Audio-wise, what do you think? Which one sounds better to you? Let's jump to the next mic. Oh no, what have you done now? This is so crazy. I have no idea what accent that is. That's just me being silly. But what have I done? Well, I've done a couple of things, actually. This is the Shure Super 55. I only really use this on stage now when I'm performing live. I don't really use it to record anything on video anymore because it's a little bit, I don't know, overwhelming. It looks a little bit too obnoxious on camera. It does pull a lot of attention. It's a pretty microphone. God, it's a gorgeous microphone. However, it can pull focus just a little bit sometimes. I also made one more change, and that is I turned on my aircon. So in the room right now, the aircon is running, and this is what it sounds like. I also want to switch on the high-pass filter. So let's do that, and then we'll listen again. So that's the difference between these two. This is the Super 55. Now this one's like $250 and this one's $50. So it's kind of not a fair comparison, but we talked about aesthetics with the last microphone. So I thought I'd kind of go overboard just to kind of make a point. Anyway, here are these two microphones. Hear what they sound like. I have one more microphone for you and then we'll wrap it up. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's an SM58, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. And I put it right up against the Donner PO-8, the new broadcast dynamic microphone from Donner. It is a cardioid polar pattern, and it has a little graph of the polar patterns here. But, you know, you can see that stuff online, so why should I bother talking about it? I wanted you to hear the difference between a classic. This is the SM58. This microphone is tried and true. So many musicians like this microphone for its tonal qualities and even singing into. So it's good general purpose microphone. And this is the Donner, right? And the Donner is a broadcast microphone for podcasting, broadcasting, Zoom calls, whatever you want to do with it. Typically, this kind of microphone here, the Donner, punches a little higher when it comes to its mid to high range. That's just kind of a modern sound right now. Less smooth, more bitey, a little more top end that cuts through some mix. So there you go. Comparison between the two, the SM58 and the Donner PO-8. So normally in microphone reviews that I've done in the past, what I do is I compare the microphones back and forth. I edit the video up to this point, and then I listen back a whole bunch of times in order to make my judgment call. However, I've been using this microphone now for about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, and I've already formed an opinion. Well, I shouldn't have opened my damn fat mouth, should I? Looks like I was wrong. When I actually edited this video, and I've been working on it now for a while, I listened over and over in my headphones, just like I normally do, and I swore I wasn't going to do a wrap-up piece like this because I had already formed my opinions. However, oops. What I heard, and I'm sure you heard too, if you were listening with headphones, was a hum. The Donner microphone had a hum. It wasn't a ground loop hum because when I touched it, it didn't go away. It was just self-noise. And that's one thing in a microphone that's really hard to overcome, especially for the spoken word. For voice actors, for podcasters, it's just really difficult to work with, almost impossible. And because of that, I have boxed the Donner up and I have returned it. Oh well. And there's one more reason why I decided to do this, and it's because the price has changed. It's gone up again. I took a screenshot of it. Here it is. Notice that it says #1 in new or something like that. What does it say? The price has gone up. The discount has gone down. And it seems to be selling really well. Okay, that's fine. But I felt compelled to be really, really honest about this because, well, that's what this channel is all about. To give you honest reviews of stuff that I actually use. Thanks for watching. I hope it's been helpful. And if you want to watch some more videos about entry-level microphones, I made some videos about that. I'll put one of them right there. Thanks again. Until next time.